Monkey can watch American movies for 3 years straight. Monkey can buy 5 grammar books, 2 pronunciation courses, and 1 English planner that Monkey has never opened. Monkey can conjugate to be in all 12 tenses and explain the difference between present perfect and simple past to a confused tourist at a bus stop. But the second a real human being says, "Hey, how are you?" in English, Monkey's brain short circuits. Monkey opens his mouth. A noise comes out. It sounds like a confused question mark wrapped in fog. The tourist smiles politely and walks away forever. From the outside, it looks like Monkey needs more time. More grammar, more vocabulary, more preparation. Monkey will be ready to speak. Soon, just not today. Maybe after the next course. Maybe after the stars align and Monkey feels spiritually prepared to open his mouth in front of another living creature. But here is what no English teacher ever told Monkey. Monkey does not have a speaking problem. Monkey has a training problem. Monkey has been training the wrong skill for years without knowing it. Scientists call this the passive trap. Imagine there are 2 jungles. Comfortable jungle. Monkey receives information. Monkey watches, reads, listens, highlights sentences in yellow, and nods slowly and feels smart. No pressure. No one is waiting for Monkey to respond. No one judges his accent. In comfortable jungle, Monkey is completely safe. Uncomfortable jungle. Monkey must produce. Monkey must speak. Monkey must find the word. Right now, while a real human stands there with real eyes, waiting. No pause button. No rewind. No, let me Google the grammar first. Monkey's brain, being an expert at survival and a terrible judge of long-term investments, chose comfortable jungle every single day. Watch a movie. Read the subtitle. Highlight. Repeat. Safe. Painless. Zero risk of embarrassment. The result? After 5 years of English study, Monkey understands 97% of what he hears and can produce approximately 0 coherent sentences under pressure without his voice cracking like a teenager in a school play. This is the passive trap. Monkey trained his receptive skills, listening and reading, to championship level. But Monkey never trained his productive skills, speaking and writing. These are 2 completely different jungles, with 2 completely different muscle groups. Reading English is like watching another monkey climb a tree. Speaking English is like climbing the tree yourself. Monkey can watch tree climbing documentaries for decades. That does not build the muscles. Monkey raises hand confidently. But I understand everything when I watch the series. Your comprehension is excellent. So I am basically fluent. You are not. I feel fluent. That feeling is called passive competence. It is not the same thing. Can I go back to watching the series? That is the trap. When Monkey watches a series, his brain activates the recognition network. This system says, I have seen this before. I know what this means. Comfortable, passive, safe. When Monkey tries to speak, his brain activates the production network. This system must find the word, assemble the sentence, control mouth muscles, monitor accent, and track the other monkey's facial expression. All simultaneously. For Monkey, this system has almost never been trained. Neuroscientists call this the difference between recognition memory and recall memory. Recognition. Monkey sees the word nevertheless in a text. Yes, I know this word. Effortless. Recall. Monkey tries to use nevertheless in conversation. Never. But. Anyway. Monkey abandons the word and says so for the 14th time. Monkey spent years building a massive recognition warehouse. Thousands of words stored. Complex sentences understood. But his recall system, the one that actually produces speech, is the size of a small banana crate in the corner of a very large jungle. And the cruel part, the brain does not transfer automatically. Passive input builds passive skills. Active output builds active skills. The door between these two jungles does not open by itself. So all those years watching movies in English were excellent for your comprehension, but did not help me speak? Correct. I watched 4 complete seasons of Friends. Monkey's listening comprehension is exceptional. Rule 1. The Parrot Protocol. Monkey's biggest enemy when speaking is not vocabulary. It is processing time. Monkey knows the words. But by the time Monkey finds the word, assembles the sentence, and checks the grammar, the conversation has already moved on, and the other monkey is checking his phone. The solution is not more vocabulary. The solution is faster retrieval. The Parrot Protocol. Monkey takes a 60-second audio clip, a podcast, a YouTube video, a movie scene. Monkey listens once. Then Monkey plays it again and speaks at the exact same time as the speaker. Same speed, same rhythm, same intonation. Monkey becomes a parrot. This forces the production network to activate at full speed, in real time, with 0 pause button. Monkey is not translating. Monkey is not analyzing grammar. Monkey is producing. Out loud, under pressure, right now. 5 minutes of the Parrot Protocol builds more speaking muscle than 2 hours of passive listening. Rule 2. The Interrogation Room. Monkey only speaks English when conditions are perfect. When he is relaxed, prepared, and there is absolutely no one watching. Which means Monkey almost never speaks. New rule. Every day, Monkey locks himself in the interrogation room. No audience, no partner. Just Monkey. Alone. Speaking out loud for 3 minutes without stopping. The topic can be anything. What Monkey did today. Why Monkey regrets his banana investment strategy. It does not matter. The rule has only one condition. Monkey cannot stop. If Monkey loses a word, Monkey says, the thing that, the object you use for, and keeps going. No silence, no retreating. This is called circumlocution training. Exactly how fluent speakers handle the moments when the exact word escapes them. They do not stop. They reroute. Monkey does not need more words. Monkey needs more routes. Rule 3. The SPY output tax. Every time Monkey consumes passive content, he owes the jungle a small output tax. Watched a 10-minute YouTube video in English? Tax. Summarize it out loud in 2 sentences. Right now, read an article? Tax. Explain the main point to an imaginary monkey friend. Finished a podcast? Tax. What was the most interesting thing? Say it. 30 seconds. English only. Small, non-negotiable. Because every single time, Monkey converts passive input into active output, even for 30 seconds, the bridge between comfortable jungle and uncomfortable jungle gets 1 plank stronger. Monkey watches a documentary about sharks. Output tax. The shark is big fish. He has many teeth. He lives in the ocean and eats surfer monkeys. Grammatically imperfect. Productively excellent. I spoke English. You spoke English. Quietly proud. Monkey is kind of a big deal. The passive trap is not about laziness. It is about the illusion of progress. Every hour Monkey spends consuming English in passive mode feels productive. It feels like studying. It feels like moving forward. But if Monkey never crosses the bridge to the other jungle, none of that input ever becomes usable output. Monkey builds a beautiful library and never learns to speak from it. The real question is not, how much English has Monkey studied? The real question is, how many minutes today did Monkey's mouth produce English under real pressure? Fluency is not stored in the library. Fluency lives in the jungle Monkey keeps avoiding. And the only way out of the passive trap is through 30 seconds at a time, 1 session at a time, imperfectly, out loud, today. Because the gap between understanding English and speaking English is not filled with more input. It is filled with the courage to sound terrible out loud. Until Monkey doesn't anymore. The Parrot Protocol. The Interrogation Room. The Spy Output Tax. 3 rules. 2 jungles. 1 choice. Which jungle is Monkey training today? The monkey says, thanks. Like this video? Toss him a subscribe. It keeps the bananas coming.